Hello guys, it's Mandy from Mandy Lee Plays, and are you guys sick of having an ugly Switch? Are you one of those people who can't afford to fully mod their Switch because priorities? Are you tired of just settling for whatever is cheaper? Or you're eyeing that Nintendo Switch Lite turquoise so hard because it just looks so aesthetically pleasing? Well, that last one is probably just my problem. Part of, I guess, our culture is having an aesthetic. Now, my aesthetic is very blue, just pretty much it. But I do have a certain aesthetic. I like cute things, and I like things that look pretty cool. I don't like very sci-fi-ish things or things that look a little bit too packed in. Like, I like my things simple, but I like my things cute. And I like pastels, like baby blue, baby pink, light green. I like the very pastel-like colors, but I do also enjoy kind of bold, vibrant colors. Now, aesthetics can be used for any facet of your life, including what you look like, the style of decoration in your house, and essentially something that catches your eye because of the way it looks. So a lot of our technology is catering to a very aesthetically pleasing thing. That's why the Switch Lite is very aesthetically pleasing, because it drives people who already have a Switch to buy another Switch because it's just so cute. That turquoise is so cute. When I go to the store and I see it in person, I'm just like, that's cute. That is cute, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry if I'm not really looking into the cameras. I'm using my phone, so it's hard to gauge where the lens is. But yeah, so in this video, I'm essentially gonna give you some tips and tricks to trick out your Switch so it could be more aesthetically pleasing to you, and it won't really cost you much in the bank. So with all that being said, let's get started. Alrighty, so here's what my Switch looks like. If you're a fan of this channel, you might have seen it a lot of times. And I have a basic Switch with 2 blue Joy-Cons. Now, this is pretty simple to get because they sell blue Joy-Cons, and yeah, there's nothing else to it. If you're really ballsy and you know what you're doing, there are shells and back plates to put on your Switch, and you could install them yourself. But like I said, if you're ballsy, because I've seen a lot of people do it wrong, or it doesn't fit quite right, or they just mess up the Joy-Cons and they have to buy a new pair, and that defeats the whole purpose. So that is a risky endeavor, but it's one that if you're willing to take, it could be cheap too. There are Amazon shells that are really good. They come softer or more, textured, or different colors, see-through. But if you want it on the cheap, you're gonna have to install that baby yourself, and that could be a huge risk to your Switch and your Joy-Cons. Now, if you have extra Joy-Cons, I mean, go right ahead, but I don't, because these puppies are like $80, and I don't just have Joy-Cons laying around like some people. Now, my homegirl at A Console Gamer did hers, and it looks gorgeous, but I'm not as confident in myself to do that like she did hers. I'll leave her video in the description down below. Check hers out. It's not a how-to, but you can kind of see how a shell and a casing can really change the look of your Switch. Alright, so on to the budget stuff. Alright, so first is a more controversial one, because you'll my first piece of advice is stickers. I know stickers are kind of bad. I have these old ones for Super Mario. I love how they don't put their own Switch on the thing. Like, they don't want to be a part of that. But yeah, stickers are very controversial because when you try to take them off, they might stick too hard, and you're left with a lot of stuff. It's very tricky to scratch out. You could eventually with vinegar, WD formula, something, but it takes a huge deal. Now, not all stickers are the same, and some are even, plastic friendly, but again, it does come with a disclaimer that if you want to take them off, good luck. So yeah, I got these Super Mario ones. These you could put on your dock, on the back of your Switch. I do not recommend putting them on your Joy-Cons, but if you want to, there's that option too. And I have this Animal Crossing official sticker book with 800 stickers. If you can't wait for the Animal Crossing hype, here is a, you know, sticker book with like legit every character. And I got this off Amazon. I'll try to find it and link it down below. And it's not affiliate or anything, though I should have done that. They have different trees, plants, houses, games, whatever, whoever, it's in here. So if you want to put a bathtub and you want to deck it out on the back of your Switch, then go ahead. There are little ribbons here if you want to put that and get creative. But the stickers are a bit of a gamble. But if you know you could do it right and you have some sort of creativity, then I feel like you could do it right. Do be warned, taking them off can kind of be of a process. Now, my next suggestion is for your dock, and that is a sock dock, or yeah, a sock for the dock. Now, this I got off Etsy from this brand called Active Patch. I'll leave them in the link down below if you want to check them out. I'm not sponsored, but yeah. Now this is the inside, has that really good fabric-y feel. Here's the outside. Now, I went the customized route, but they do sell like pre-made ones with Pikachu or some other characters. They do have them pre-made and they're cheaper, but since this is custom, this cost me like around 30 bucks to have it made, and it just says my logo, and I love it because nobody in the world has this except for me. And I kind of get to flex my channel, and since my channel is very Nintendo oriented, I thought it's fitting that it's for my Switch dock. So I love it. You just slip it on, that's it. Something as simple as this can really make a difference on how you look at your Switch. Next one is buttons. Now, you guys have seen these buttons a lot. I usually keep the blue on, but they do come in different color, and they also come in a pack. Well, mine's did in a pack full of different colors. I have green, pink, red, and blue and white. Here. Well, the blues are over here, but yeah. Now these were really cheap. I think they were about $6 or $5 or even less. I'll leave them in a link down below. And I really love them because they're just so simple, and it just makes the Switch look so different. I am smudging my finger on this. It just makes the Switch look so different with, you know, not that much effort or not that much money. And I just overall love the grips. Some of them do serve a purpose other than aesthetics, like they're extra grippy, or they give you an extra hold while you're playing, or they could be both, aesthetically pleasing and they do something. But mine is more for aesthetics. These are not really as grippy, but I do love them. Makes my Switch look so much cuter. Now, last but not least, there are third-party shells for the Pro controller, but I don't want to do that either because I ain't about that life. But there's also third-party controllers. PowerA does really nice designs for the controllers. I actually have the Zelda one. One of my subscribers actually gave it to me for my birthday, and I love it. I love it so much that I just display it rather than play with it, which defeats the purpose, but I just love the design so much, and I love, you know, the Legend of Zelda, so I'm like, wow, this thing is beautiful. So this one just stays on my Zelda shelf as a display, but you could use it, and it is a very good controller. Cheaper alternative to a Pro controller, which is $70. These could run you, I believe, $40 or $50. But yeah, they're wireless and they do everything except for Amiibo and, you know, HD Rumble. So yeah. Alright, so that is it for my pimp your Switch on the cheap video. So yeah, so that's it. If you like the video, please give me a like, and if you like my content and want to see more, please hit that subscribe button. You will not be disappointed. You can follow me at Mandy Plays. Tell me in the description what you guys do to make your Switch more aesthetically pleasing to yourself, just like the bland grays. Do you just want the red and blue? Do you not care? And if you have different colored Joy-Cons, what colors do you have? please leave that in the comments down below. I love hearing from you guys. So with all that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and play a good game. Bye!